What's going on YouTube? It's your boy MaladeeN back again with 4-5, and today we're going to be going over the most recent drop of Fear of God Collection 2, the collaboration with Pacsun. Now, in comparison to the last drop with the Vans, this drop was so much more low-key. Got to my local mall with a ton of time to spare, ended up 7th in line, whereas I was 36 for the Vans. But super easy to get. That could also be because Yeezys dropped that day, Dornbacher collection dropped that day. I mean, a ton of things came out that day, so that also does help as well. But let's jump right in. So first thing you'll notice about the release, whether you copped it online or in store, is they came in these really nice dust bags. Dust bags pretty much say Fog, Fear of God, right there on the dust bag. But the first piece we're gonna do is the Mero bomber. I picked this up for somebody else. You know, as usual, Pacsun pieces here and there. So bomber itself is really nice. This is a size small for reference. Has some nice little weight to it. It's not as thin as I thought it would be for a bomber. Relatively good weight. Zipper, Fog logo on the zipper. We'll zoom in on that. Zipper zips up and zips down pretty easily without any problems. Interior is orange. We'll open it up. Open it up. So the interior of the jacket is orange. On the left arm, you do have another zipper here as well. And then the tag, of course, pretty much reads Fog, Fear of God Collection 2, 2016-2017. Inside right of the jacket is you have another Fog stitched in label here. We'll do a zoom in on that so you can see what it says. And then you'll also notice that you do have an interior pocket here held fastened by a button. On the left side of the interior, there is another pocket as well. So pretty well put together. Here in Minnesota, I don't think this bomber would make much of a difference for the winter, but somewhere where you can get away with 40, 50-degree temperatures, this bomber will come in handy. Personally, I didn't pick up one for myself. If they were a little bit cheaper than $300, I definitely would have loved to have this Mero one. The color is amazing. You don't see this burgundy color too many different places. Really nice piece. So jumping to the next one, I did pick up the khaki cargos for myself. Right off the bat, first thing I love about them, very reminiscent of the collection 4 khakis in terms of color. Nice, long inseam. Since I'm relatively tall, about 6'3", 6'4", the inseam on these is 33.5 or 34.5, which works perfectly. Taper is really aggressive, which gives you that exact Fear of God look that you're looking for. Material-wise, in hand, it kind of looks like a reinforced linen, but it's essentially the same material that was on the camo cargos from about 2 or 3 drops ago, which means 100% cotton, not much stretch to it. Waistband, a little bit more give than the khaki cargos, but I chose a size large, being a 34 waist, no problem. Long drawstrings as well. On the back, you're gonna have flip pockets here. Gonna have the flip pockets here as well. And then you'll also notice the section here to give yourself a nice little bit of stretch in the groin area. Zippers on the bottom, of course, because what would Fog pants be without zippers? So nice quality zippers that of course say Fog as well right here on the bottom of the pants. And I don't think it's 10 inches like mainline zippers. I want to say this is probably somewhere around 8 to 9, just eyeballing it. It does not look as long as the mainline zipper, but I could be wrong. I'm just eyeballing it at the moment, but it doesn't look to be as long. These retail for $125, and out of all the pants, I do think this one was probably the best. The black cargos were nice, but I mean, it's not like you haven't been able to find black pants very similar to the mainline Fear of God ones anywhere else. For the first time, you're actually able to get this kind of color for a really good price, and I jumped on it immediately. So next item up, we have the olive half zip. Now, this is also one of my favorite pieces from the collection. You're gonna be looking at a size small. I did get one for myself. Of course, I probably won't pull it out of the plastic, but at the end when I do, looks on body, you will see me in a size medium of this. First things first about this hoodie, you know I reviewed the sand one before and I said so many good things about it. The weight is great, the fit is great, fits just like the mainline one. Of course, you got the zipper here by the neck, you got the zippers on the side there, and then again on the side here. Pouch in the front, of course, nothing on the back, of course, no extra stitching or patch on the back. But my favorite thing about the olive hoodie is the color. They say it's olive, but it reminds me so much of the mainline sage hoodie that you've seen Jerry Lorenzo wear plenty of times. It's kind of a washed olive, close to the sage, somewhere right in between, and I'm not even gonna argue. I don't have too many tops with this color, so I'm really, really happy to add this to the collection, and I'm also happy to be able to proxy this for a friend as well. Again, heavyweight, great fit. If you leave it unzipped on the side, it'll look almost nearly identical to the mainline everyday hoodie. A lot of people complain about the zippers on the sides. I mean, I just think it gives you an extra dimension of how you want to wear and layer your pieces. I tend to wear mine open. I know people who like that tighter fit who will wear it closed. Either way, it just gives you plenty of options. Jump into the next one. And another proxied item, we have the black hoodie. So again, very similar to the hoodie I just showed you, but in that black color. This isn't like a vintage black, this isn't a faded black, it is a true black. Should have got this one in my size, but I have a ton of different black hoodies, really didn't need another one. But of course, again, heavy duty zipper right here. You have the zippers on the sides again. And then zipper on the sides, pouch in the front, and again, nothing on the back. I'm holding up a size medium for reference, so if I was to keep one, this is kind of the sizing I would go with. For reference, I'm about 6'3", 6'4", about 185, 190 pounds, and I think the hoodies do fit a little oversized, especially if you aren't using the size zip that's closed, so that's why I tend to size down in the hoodies, otherwise I would go with a large. Next piece here, another proxied item. We have the olive shorts. I know these are pretty highly sought after. Again, kind of strange buying shorts in the winter, but you can never invest too early in pieces that you really want. Great stretch in the waist. Again, that slight drop crotch fit again that you have on the fog shorts. Of course, you're gonna have fog logo on the zippers. And really, really, really long drawstrings. I know a big problem with a lot of people were the quality of the material here on the waistline. On any of the pairs I bought, I've never had a problem with it ripping. I'm even wearing the collection one sweatpants now, the original ones. Never really had a problem with it ripping. Yeah, drawstrings are in there, and it's just nice. You can pull on it, you can tug on it. It doesn't really break. It doesn't have any issues. On the inside, of course, you're gonna have size sticker here, should say made in China underneath, and then you're also going to have the fog logo as well. And then, you know, if you're legit checking, because of course all of this is going to be faked in no time, you should have this silver pouch right here, the wash label, 100% cotton, exclusive of decoration made in China, and then a couple other numbers over here, and then flip over for care. I'll zoom in on these both sides so you can see exactly what they look like if you're legit checking a pair, if you're looking to pick a pair up after the fact come summertime. These retail for $80. Just to backtrack a little bit, the hoodies do retail for $125. I think both pieces are worth the price. Nice, heavy quality shorts, much better than the very first time they've dropped. But like I said, if you watched any of my videos, I've never really had a problem with fog quality. And then for me, it's a piece I actually will be trying on. You'll be able to see me wear it, and the piece I'll be keeping, the black sweats. Let me not even get started on the original drop for black sweats. I'm pretty sure they never really released anywhere. There's got to be less than like 100 pairs in the world because they sold out before they even went up on the site, it seems like. So to have the gray, always wanted the black. I know they're not 100% like the original sweats, but I am happy to have them nonetheless. I just like having a pair of sweats that are heavy quality I can wear out in everyday apparel, or I could wear in the house just lounging. And I love that aggressive taper as well. Long off-white colored drawstrings as well. Nice stretch in the waistband. Heavy duty zippers, of course. Pockets in the back are zipper pockets, which is nice, which means you can put valuables in there and not worry about them sliding out. Probably one of the major gripes about this pant in comparison to the OG pair is the jogger enclosed bottom, of course. It doesn't have that same effect that you have on the original ones, the OGs, which have this pretty much normal enclosure, very similar to the khaki pants as well. Really, at the end of the day, doesn't make a difference to me. I love the fit, I love the taper, and since it's not a contrasting band, it really won't make much of a difference. You still have the zipper, of course, to have that classic Fear of God fit, but all in all, I'm just finally happy to have the black pair in my possession, as I wanted the originals, but would not pay the absurd prices for them. So, next piece up, the olive hoodie again. This one's mine, won't be opening it. And then we have the striped tee. Did pick this up for myself. This isn't my size. This will be the size small. My suggestion is to size down one at the very minimum on these boxy tees because they are pretty large. But as I said before, wide body, just an extended length in comparison to the fourth collection ones. This tee, however, in comparison, doesn't seem to have as much of a drop shoulder effect as you can see here. Doesn't really have as much, but it could be the sizing, as I'm not used to wearing a size small. Nothing else special about the back, no outer patch or anything like that. But this tee is really, really nice. It's a red and an off-white color, very similar to the black and off-white color from the last drop. Probably one of my favorite pieces as well. Very, very happy. Retailed at 50, pants retailed at 100, of course. And all in all, I think the collection was a relative success. I mean, there were some other pieces I would have loved to pick up, but holiday seasons can only leave you with but so much money. You know, things come to mind like the camo hoodie, dope. Camo sweats, dope. Like I said, the bomber would have loved it, got one for myself, but people need gifts, of course. At the end of the day, Jerry Lorenzo, just keep doing what you're doing. Hopefully, we get some denim. That's something I would really love to see going forward. And of course, I've heard rumors sometime around early 2017, probably Q1, Q2, they are talking about restocking or having new style of Vans shoes coming out for Fear of God. Would love to see a restock, or if it's something new, just keep feeding us new and inventive things, Jerry. I'm more than happy to see it. So let me know below, subscribe, let me know what you thought about it, what you liked, what you didn't like, or any tips for the channel or for 4 or 5 in general. Let me know. Till next time, YouTube.